Argentina, 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 indeed. Alejandro Garnacho. I asked for a last-minute winner in like the 75th minute. Wow, what a solo effort and goal that was from an 18-year-old who is taking the world by storm in these last few performances. What a goal that was, and that dragged Manchester United out of a second half where we were sinking. We were swimming in the first half, apart from our finishing, but sod all of that. Sod all of that. Look at that celebration. Look at the swagger. Someone's like he's offended by how good that goal was. I tell you what, fair play to everybody that was in that away end, because that would have been an absolute goon in that away end. Nothing in football beats a last-minute winner. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at him, Garnacho here. Garnacho, what, man? I'm going to go in to speak about the actual specifics of the goal, but look at that celebration. Shirt up, repeating that famous Messi celebration, I believe, at the Bernabeu. Garnacho, man. Argentina, indeed. The two lads there. He's got a shirt. I've already got a butcher design. I'm going to have to get... I don't know what Garnacho is. He's a magician. Oh, my God. I can't believe how good that goal was. Garnacho came off the bench. It was exactly as... Man, I got 11 out of 11 on the predictions, and I said it was going to be 2-1 United. I'm not going to win the lottery this year because I've got all my correct predictions out in that game. But Garnacho came on that left wing, link up with, oh man, the run at the defender. Then the 1-2 straight away with Eriksen. And the finish, he didn't smash it in. He just P-roller right into the corner where the goalkeeper can't reach it. What a goal. What a moment for the lad. And that's the perfect way to go into the World Cup break. And we have, I mean, you can add the Sheriff game, and you can talk about the Villa game, and you can talk about the Sociedad game, and you can talk about, who did we play? I can't remember who we played now. Jeez, it doesn't really matter. Garnacho. Honestly, it is a bit of a problem for Marcus Rashford on that left wing, because Garnacho is just making it his and making the difference. And look what Ten Hag thought about it in the centre circle. It wasn't in the centre circle. That was him at full time. Hands in the air, exactly like me. You can see how red in the face I am. Woo-wee! Oh, man. What? Nothing. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Nothing beats a last-minute winner in football. Give me all your 4-0 wins, your easy, confident, dominating 6-0 wins. Sod that. Give me the release, because it was pent up in that second half. United went in on themselves. Ten Hag's substitution of Elanga for McTominay took a little bit of our attacking threat away. I know why he did it, because Malacia was getting overrun on that right wing, that right flank. And, you know, the sting was taken out of it. But that's the sort of the frustration that was going into McTominay missing a header. It seemed like one of those games where United had so many chances in that first half and we were going to lose 2 points. But hell no, we didn't think about Garnacho. Argentina. I love that chant. And I tell you what, Martinez does too. As I said, that, mate, the South American twang that is coming into this United team. Casemiro and Garnacho. Woo! Martinez. Yes, please. I love that celebration so much. It feels like I might be calming down a little bit now. Maybe you're calming down a little bit to the point where I can actually give you a bit of a match analysis. Because I don't particularly think that was too much of a match analysis. But what can you do? What can you do when you score a last-minute goal? You just do what Ten Hag did. It's hands in the air. It's goon. I'm going to speak about Garnacho. No, I'm not going to speak about Garnacho. Mate, wow. And I tell you what, wow. Christian Eriksen got his first goal for the club. So much so that he's made my camera go all skew with. I still haven't figured out how to fix that. But look, Christian Eriksen in that first half, wonderful goal from Manchester United, a fluid team move. This team is better without Ronaldo. I won't hear different anymore. I've been arguing it for a long time to the detriment of some of the people in the comments. I've been proven correct. And we're a better team without him. A more fluid team without him. And that goal there typified it. Great tackle from Casemiro to win the ball. Martial to Bruno. Bruno across to Eriksen. Everybody sweeping forward as one. And Eriksen got the assist, the 1-2 with Garnacho. I'm speaking about Garnacho again. Yeah, I'm speaking about Garnacho again. But the 1-2 with Garnacho was just perfect. Absolutely perfect. He is our playmaker. We need another version of him, because I tell you what, He has faded in the last few games. He came back to life there and then some. But I imagine he'll probably fade toward the second half of the season as well if we keep exhausting and playing him every. But look at that. Look at that celebration there. Bruno Fernandes, by the way. We've gone only 5 minutes without talking about how good Bruno Fernandes' chance creation was in that game. He gets slagged by so many United fans. So, it's because you look at the last 10 minutes of the games there. I think Fernandes panics a little bit. He does panic in those situations where it'd be like, we need a goal, there's not much left time. And that energy, so it's like he can't control it a little bit sometimes. And that's where the frustration comes from. But the balls from Fernandes in that first half were just out of this world. Got an assist for the goal. Eriksen should have scored a second in the first half. Martial should have scored. Martial had another header that was a really clear-cut chance. United had 3, 4, 5 clear-cut chances in that first half. And it should have been dead and buried. It shouldn't have needed that moment there from Garnacho. But I'm kind of glad it gave us it. I wouldn't change anything from that game to change that goal. But as I said, Bruno Fernandes, man, give him some credit, people. He keeps getting shifted out onto the right wing because we can't replace Antony in this squad. I think it's obvious that Pellistri is not trusted by Ten Hag, or he's just not doing enough in training. We can make that assumption fairly now because we've seen how Ten Hag has treated everybody else. Look, Garnacho could have been doing this earlier this season, but his attitude wasn't there. And it doesn't matter how good you are, how old you are, who you are. If you're not doing it in training, you're not going to do it. You're not going to get the chance on the pitch. It is a one-size-fits-all policy that Ten Hag is doing with this team, and it's working. And Casemiro in the middle today there. I tell you what, I have to say here, Paulina for Fulham. Wow. Fantastic performance. I think Gary Neville gave him man of the match, and I probably would have given him man of the match overall. But I can't give it to him anymore now because I'm going back to it again because Garnacho is man of the match. Of course he is. Mate, look at that. Look at that. Ay, 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 ay. Bruno Fernandes doesn't know what to do. Beaming smiles all round. Oh, yeah, I was trying to analyse the game there and I got distracted. My bad. Look, Martial, I hope he stays fit, man. I would go as far as to say that the success of this progression in this team in the second half of the season relies on Martial being fit currently if we don't sign another striker. And I think I hope we do. Who else have I got up here? Ten Hag, as I said, Ten Hag is going to obviously be delighted now. 2-1 winners. Tough game there. Now, I think it will be fair to criticise that decision from Ten Hag to throw on McTominay for Elanga. But I have to speak about why he did that. I've said it all season long. Maybe not all season long, but I've been saying it quite a lot. I'm worried about what happens to this United team when Dalot comes out of it. There's your proof. Proof in the pudding. He doesn't trust Wan-Bissaka, who wasn't even in the squad. I don't know whether he's injured. I don't think he is. He's not going to trust Lindelof there. He's played Malacia there, who tried to do a job there, but it's awkward. It is awkward. He got caught out. Willian doubled up on him with Kearney, and Fulham were just exposing us down that right flank constantly. And the goal came because we were aggressive. And look, when you play in the Ten Hag style of football, right, you're going to play with aggressive fullbacks, high fullbacks. So when Bruno lost it on that, because Eriksen sort of gave him a bad pass, Bruno kept it in. Sometimes in football, it's actually better to let it go out than to keep it in. And there's one of those situations. But Malacia was then way out of position. Had to be Dan James. Had to be Dan James. I'm so glad that Dan James goal counts for nothing. Because I swear to God, if Dan James has taken 2 points off us, that would put me in a right stinking mood. But it didn't because of Garnacho. Let me just bring that photo up one more time. And then we go back to talking about Tyrell Malacia. He's got good recovery. Positioning, he was a little bit all over the shop today. Kind of understandable given where he was playing. But look, Elanga on that right, the whole right flank was exposed. Fulham knew that they could go really aggressive and high defensively on that side of the pitch because Anthony Elanga wasn't really going to do anything running in behind. We are struggling without Anthony on that right wing. And I just hope that come the second half of the season that we see Martial fit. We see Rashford stay fit. We see Anthony come back into it. Garnacho's a first team player now. There's no way this kid goes out of the setup in the second half of the season. And Ten Hag's got a full month to work with him in really close quarters with so many people going to the World Cup. But what a way to go into the World Cup break. As I've said down there at the bottom, Garnacho, wow, wow, wow. What a goal that was. If you watch it on repeat, it was a bit Ronaldo-esque, wasn't it? I remember that goal against Fulham when United, that title-winning season when United was so struggling at Craven Cottage and he burst down the left, just that solo goal. I think it was the left foot, wasn't it, into the offside netting. Similar. A little bit mirrored. And at a time when we needed somebody to step up to the plate, 18-year-old Alejandro Garnacho took that mantle on. What a player. What a win that was. Wasn't the best performance overall, but sod that. Screw that. It's Garnacho time, baby. Yes, yes, please. The Butcher and... don't know what he is, but he's a star.